boxing. Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
For those in the DMV, it's live, it's local, it's boxing. It's happening this Saturday night at Hook Hall. It's the Brawl in the Hall, 3400 Georgia Avenue Northwest, Washington, D.C. Tickets available on Eventbrite. That's this Saturday night. Get your tickets now. Eventbrite.com. The Brawl in the Hall. It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Yo, 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 what's going on, people? Man, get them eye boogies out your eyes. Get that marination crust out of the side of your lip. It's time to get lit. It's Thursday morning. We close to Friday. We close to the fight. We got Canelo and Berlanga getting it on this Saturday. It's getting closer to just got paid Friday night. It's your boy, returning from It's Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups with yours truly, the grumpiest OG. Yes, the people's favorite, Crush the Legend. How y'all doing this Thursday, man? Hopefully as y'all getting up, you get your notifications, you coming in, and you gonna kick it with this power hour with the Crush. We got a few things to talk about. Some things is too bad, some things might be too good, but we gonna find things out as we go through it this morning on this morning's episode of Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. Shout out to BBO, shout out to JBT Network. Before I also go on, shout out to my fam. You know, we got BBO, we got Prize Fighter, we got the Puerto Rican Prince D Free, Marky Dan, and everybody else that comes on to the land. Melanie Queen, blessings if you in here. Well, there's a few things to talk about. Of course, there's always a few things to talk about. So, I got a little bit of this to talk about. I got a little bit of that to talk about. So, we're going to get these things up and going. Oh, man. Hit the like button as you come on in. Hit the dislike. I accept haters and congratulators. It doesn't matter to me. We're going to let it do what it do because this is how we get down. Well, for starters, let me start here. Well. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, in the world of boxing, it's always something going on. And like I previously said the other morning, that, 24 has brought a lot of, we didn't know what to expect, a lot of disappointment. This has been the driest year in boxing in the last few years. Something's always happened, and they always say, hey, always expect the unexpected. You know what I mean? So I kind of have the boxing blues right now. So Shakur Stevenson is out on injury. I'm gonna repeat that again. Shakur Stevenson, little man from Brick City, you know, as my man CDK say, the little cute champ with dimples. So Shakur Stevenson has a, if I'm not mistaken, arm injury. I think it's his right arm or his left arm. Well, one of his arms is injured. I think he injured it in sparring. Of course, he had to, injure his hand during training. But this is too bad and too sad. Violins, please. Here we go again. So, all the talks and all the smoke being blown out the air, and we thought we was going to get this amazing fight with Shakur Stevenson. He signed with Rayada, and we was expecting something. Of course, we was expecting something, but I always say expect the unexpected. So what we expected to happen really didn't happen. So, of course, we're not getting no Shakur and Tank fight. So then people said, well, okay, Shakur is not going to fight Tank right now. Who else Shakur is going to fight? Shakur has to fight somebody. He got to do something. Everybody in boxing needs to do something, including your favorite fighter too. Everybody got to do something if they ain't doing a damn thing right now, okay? So everybody got to do something. So this man injured himself. So, and didn't get the Tank fight, not getting Zepeda. So here we go with the Cordina fight. Now, some people, they don't wish no harm on Shakur, but some people is glad that this fight is not happening. They're glad because they didn't really want to see Shakur in there with Cordina anyway. But you got people, defending that. Come on, man, take it easy. It's only boxing, man. At least the boy was a champion. Don't be so hard on Shakur. Why you so damn grumpy? Well, in this case, I ain't the only grumpy one when it comes to the decision of when we heard that this fight was going to happen. I think everybody was grumpy along with the grumpy OG. Because God doing it, I want to be satisfied. I want what I want. I need what I need. And I'll take it whenever you give it to me. But damn it, give me what I want. So now we not getting it. Now here's the reason. Now where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where are y'all? Where's all the hits and stuff? Hey, it's a fake injury. He faking the funk. He faking the funk like the main source song. Where's all that about Shakur? Oh, I need to see the injuries. Cause y'all was doing that about y'all about fighters y'all was hating on. Oh man, he perpetrated, man. He just did that to get at the side. You can see him in the hospital and all that. So is Shakur faking? Is he faking? Is that an AI pick? He's not really in the hospital. His hand's not really injured. We don't know. But I know y'all get like that sometimes. So I'm just trying to help y'all get there this morning since y'all being afraid to come out. Y'all do that anytime. Or maybe Shakur is getting a pass. Maybe Shakur is getting a pass. Who knows? But like I said, sad situation. So we don't get to see Shakur, y'all. We don't get to see if he was going to bring us another board performance. Because a lot of people wasn't agreeing with this fight that it's the only fight on that card that you're going to pay pay-per-view for. But the main event, where it's going to go down between Bivol and Beterbiev, you ain't got to pay for that. And he's trying to get the people Shakur and Cordina. Well, fellas, you ain't got to worry about that. Even if they was just going to say, hey, man, well, since we just going to charge you guys for Cordina and Shakur, man, we'll give you a discount. Give out just $20, $15, or whatever the case may be. A lot of people don't agree with it. So therefore, we can move that out of the way. Move that out the way. So Shakur is not coming back until 25. And I'm looking around, and I just seen, just a few minutes ago before I came on, I seen that Zepeda got a fight coming up in November. And he's fighting Tevin Farmer. How do y'all feel about Zepeda fighting Tevin Farmer. Now, me, to be honest with you, right? How did Tevin Farmer get in the spot to get a fight with Zepeda? When it looked like Zepeda was moving forward. You know, Zepeda is one of the next guys up outside the big names at 135 that we were all talking about, seeing him doing his thing. We was talking about Zepeda getting in Shakur, like I just said, possibly Tank. So we was just talking about this recently, Zepeda getting in there with the two best dudes at 135. So Tevin Farmer just had a fight not too long ago. Didn't look too good. He didn't look too good in his last fight. Can't even remember who the opponent was, but he didn't look too good. But somehow, some way, looking at the 135 roster list, Zepeda could afford a better opponent, I guess. Not saying that Tevin Farmer is ass, but we know Tevin Farmer is not the same guy anymore. Even though he's a very crafty guy, don't get me wrong, Farmer can box. Farmer can box, got good hand speed. He definitely got good defense too. That's the guy I would have been talking more about if he was more active, you know, with fighting. Because when he was active, years ago, that's one thing we used to talk about in his skill set, that the boy got good defense. Oh, I wish he would have stayed active, because I would have loved to bring up the debate. It would be a lovely debate about the best defensive guys in boxing. Because you know the ones we was talking about, you know, Dev. Yeah, we talk about Dev and his defense. Shakur, of course, we talk about Shakur and his defense. Smart people, they ain't haters that really know boxing. They talk about tanking his defense. But to make a long story short, all the top guys we know in the sport of boxing that has good or great defense, we debate and say who got the better defense. Now, I got to give flowers where flowers need to be given. Tevin Farmer is a hell of a defensive fighter. A hell of a defensive fighter. So, like I said, if Tevin Farmer would have been staying active and everything, it would have been a hell of a debate. Plus, I would have loved to see this guy in a ring with those guys, because Tevin Farmer was good enough, you know, at one time to get in the ring with those guys, like the Tanks and Shakurs. And he wanted to. He wanted to get in the ring with them, but you know, things. All right, so now we at this point to where, like I just said, coming up in November, Tevin Farmer getting a shot. Tevin Farmer is getting a shot, people. So also, is it this that 135 needs some more oomph in there? It does. 135 need a little more oomph, because there's only, you got two real big names. You know, well, we got three. Let's break it down like this. All right. So we know Tank and Shakur is the two biggest names. Okay, we can add Loma. I know y'all gonna, you know, fact check me in the chat if I forget anything. But y'all know who the top guys are. So let's all do this right now. Let's figure out who's the top 5 at 135. So let's get the 3 top names out the way first. Okay, so that'd be Tank, Shakur, and Loma, right? So at the Tank, Shakur, Loma, who would be the other 2 biggest names at 135? They don't necessarily have to be a star, but biggest name they talking about. Well, like I said, it ain't too much in between there. So we throw Abdullah Mason in. You got to throw this young phenom in there. So yes, Abdullah Mason, and who would be respectfully another honorable mention, you know, at 135, because we're trying to get out the top 5. So we got 4. Who would be the 5th? Oh, okay. My fault. Keyshawn Davis. That's fair enough. So we got Tank, we have Shakur, we have Loma, we have Abdullah Mason, and Keyshawn Davis. I think that's about fair. What y'all think about that? The top 5 lightweights, right? So that if that's the case, So we got to look at it now. Zepeda is up there. You know, he's not top 5, but he's damn sure top 10. Think he is. So where Tevin Farmer comes in at, I don't know where Tevin Farmer is ranked right now. But Tevin Farmer getting a fight with Zepeda. Now, we can say this about this fight. And not because of Tevin Farmer's skill set, because Farmer can box. He can box, but he's like, what have you done for me lately? He ain't been doing much. He's been in and out. You know, his career been in and out, you know, so I don't know. I think Zepeda should have had a better name opponent, but we got to look at what's in between. So I guess it's not really that much in between, and this is how Farmer get in the spot. So Farmer is getting in place to probably mess around and get a shot at a title. Meaning, so we think about, are we finally going to get, or can we get an undisputed situation finally situated at 135? Don't know, not even sure, but hopefully we can get it. But Tevin Farmer is back in the mix. So I think this could be all right, Farmer. We give you one more shot, man. Because your last couple fights, you ain't look too good, man. You ain't look too good. So do it sound like that they throwing Farmer into the pit? Is Farmer getting thrown into the pit by getting a shot with Zepeda? What do y'all think about that? Because I still don't get it, because could have got a better opponent or a more active opponent. And I don't agree with fighters who has been looking so far and then they wind up getting themselves in position, in a good position to get right back where they was once upon a time, not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow. But it's been a minute since Tevin Farmer was considered one of the best. When he was considered one of the best, when he was considered a threat to your favorite fighter, goddamn. Yeah, he was considered a threat to them all. Cookie Monster is what I call him, because his eye. Call me foul all you want. I call him Cookie Monster. Well, I got that from my man. Shout out to KQKC, man. He call him Cookie Monster, man. Hey, Tev, if you hear me, man, I'm calling you Cookie Monster, man. Don't take it personal. Don't try to run up on me in the streets of Philly, man, and throw your professional prowess on me, because then I'm gonna have to do what I need to do. You're a professional boxer and fighter. I'm a master street fighter. Don't do it now. Don't do it, Tev. Don't do it, man. You know it's all love. But Coffee and Donuts, we're going to take a sip, take a bite of your donut, baby. Take a sip of your coffee. We doing our thing this morning. But, you know, I'm okay. That's good management as far as I'm concerned for when it comes to Tevin Farmer. Because, look, there's a lot of guys that want to get back into play and they're not getting a chance. So is it because the fighters in these weight classes to where it's only a few names there? Because some of these weight classes, you can't even consider them an entire weight class, because after a couple good names, it's not that much talent there. Let's just be honest. It's not that much talent after the most talented names is spoken and already been recognized. So I guess this part of the reason a little shortage. So this might be part of the reason why Tevin Farmer is getting back into play. And come to think about it, how that fight plays out. What y'all got? Y'all got Tevin Farmer pulling an upset on Zepeda, or y'all got Zepeda with that rapid fire? Or y'all got Zepeda beating Tevin Farmer and probably making him say, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna hang him up. But I'm pretty sure Ain't nobody gonna turn no money down. I'm pretty sure he maybe farmers getting a comfortable pay for this. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But how do y'all see this fight panning out? Let me look at the lovely chat this morning, see what's going on with the Chizak. Say what's up to the fam, everybody that's in here right now. We got Prize Fighter in the building, my brother. Make sure y'all be checking out my bros too, man. They be cooking 5 days a week. Check out Prize Fighter, my brother D Free. And check out BVO with the squad, Marky Dan, myself. And salute to BVO, man. He's doing these great interviews, man. Doing these great interviews. I got to give him his flowers. He had Brian Norman Sr. on his show last night. Big Gray in the building. What's going on? We'll talk with Tommy. What's happening? Man, good interview. Great interview with Brian Norman Sr., man. Hey, dope dude, man. Dope dude. I mess with Brian Norman Sr. You gotta salute a G. When you see a G, you recognize a G. Hey, man, down. He was very. I love that interview, man. I like the way he carried himself, man. It was fun. BVO do some little shots out there. I love the way BVO be doing his thing. I see what you talk about, BVO. So that's why, you got enough to deal with D3. But, man, that was a dope interview. If y'all wasn't there for the interview, man, go back and check it out, man. They had Brian Norman Sr. on, man. It was a dope interview, man. But getting back to what I was saying, so Prize, Tommy, Big Gray, how do y'all feel about this situation with Tevin Farmer getting a fight with Zepeda? Tevin Farmer not looking too good, and it seems like, what is it with fighters who's not looking too good keep on getting opportunities? Somebody help me figure this out. Why is it that it's fighters that hasn't been looking too good are getting opportunities? I'm not understanding it. I'm not understanding that. I cram to understand like the MC Light song. That might have went over y'all head because some of y'all know, but wet behind the ear. Y'all might not know about that. But that's the good question that I'm trying to answer or trying to get someone help me figure this one out. How is it Yeah, I think I think it was a draw, but you know what I'm saying? We could tell homeboy lost a step. We could tell he lost a step because he hasn't been active like that, but he's still a good opponent because of his skill set. So he can box. So, maybe they say, all right, this might be a good test for Zepeda. As I go along in the show and talk about it, Tevin Farmer getting Zepeda prepared for maybe we actually seeing Zepeda and Shakur in 25. Think about it. Okay, Shakur injured himself against Cordina. I mean, no Cordina fight, and we didn't really want to see that. And I guess this was a kind of stay active fight, if that's what you want to say, a stay active fight. I know that's a term that's been used a lot, stay active fight. All right, but now just to stay active, because we know it ain't been too good with these staying active fights. But I get it. Guy gets to get some money in his pocket, keep his lights on, whatever the case may be. But this could be a test for Zepeda. Maybe we will be getting Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson in 25. Because like I said at the beginning of this discussion, and when I was talking about Tevin Farmer, look at Shakur Stevenson, look at Tevin Farmer. Styles a little similar. Mike Biggs in the building. What's going on, Mike Biggs? So that do make sense. So maybe I don't want to jump the gun because I'm not one of those guys that do Fast and Furious. I'm not one of those guys that's going to bring you some news first that ain't nobody knew about. I mean, I can, but I ain't going to get like that. But that could be. That could be the reason why they called Tevin Farmer. I said, yo, Tev, you know, we need you, man. You know, come and get a payday. We know you ain't look that good in your last fight. But listen, man, we going to fight Shakur in 25. But we ain't going to put it out to the masses like that. But since Cordina, you know, Shakur ain't fighting Cordina, then this is what we going to do. We going to get it on in 25. Man, Shakur going to fight anyway. Even if you would have handled Cordina, we still was going to fight because that's what I think is going on. I think Zepeda and Shakur was still going to fight. Even though Shakur was supposed to be fighting Cordina next, I think this was going to happen. And I think this is what most of us wants to happen. Let's say, wishful thinking, okay, Shakur get to stay busy fight with Cordina. You know, he beats him or whatever like that. Then he winds up fighting Zepeda, boom. And then most likely we can see, you know, the winner out of that fight tank. What we do, we already know the routine, man. So that is good because I wonder how that would pan out. Because like I said, Tevin Farmer is a defensive dude. He's a very defensive dude, good defensive guy. We know Zepeda like to come forward. We know he likes to stay busy. He got those rush hour punches because he throws a lot of punches. Now you can say, man, well, his punch placement ain't all like that. I mean, it's good enough. It's been working for him, you know? It's been working for him. Smash the like button when you come in here and share this out, man. Let them know we getting busy right here on Coffee Donuts with Grown-Ups, man. All right, so just think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute, man. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong, but I might be on to something. Big Dre said Shakur busted his hand in training. He may never fully recover. Oh, is that bad? See, Big Dre, I didn't get a chance to look into it. Big Dre, I didn't get a chance to look into the injury to see what actually happens. So if he busted his hand like that, it may never fully recover. So he's gonna have some problem with his hands. That sounds kind of familiar to me. Not too long ago, this is crazy. Not too long ago, you know, Floyd Mayweather came out and said that Shakur is no TBE, right? Now we know Shakur he ain't got punching power, but now he done messed up his hand. So now he's not gonna fully recover. And we was thinking, why would Floyd Mayweather call or even say that Shakur is the next little TBE? You know what I mean? Not the next Floyd Mayweather, but the next, you know, TB. You know what I mean? I know that's right. Yeah, I hear you, Mike Biggs. Mike Biggs said, how bad is it? Is it proof of it? I don't trust nada, Mike Biggs. I feel when you talking about, I just said something like to that capacity not too long ago. Yeah, because we gotta listen, man, because we know these fighters be putting on a great ass act. They be out here selling wolf tickets and putting a great act on, and they really don't want to put any work in. Come on, we already know what time it is. You know. So is it really injured? Yes, we need more proof. That's right, Shakur get it just like anybody else got it when they had an injury. When y'all knew these guys was injured, and y'all was saying, I don't believe it. He's lying. Where's the proof? Right. We can see the proof. Think the guy got an AI set up, an AI backdrop like he's in the hospital and all that. That's what y'all hated was saying about certain fighters. Now, how you feel? Your fighter need to show proof. Your fighter need to show us that he's really injured. Yeah. Quick, convenient. But also, like I've been saying, Mike Biggs, 24 has been kind of dry, but it also been kind of year of exposure because a lot of fighters have been exposing themselves by the way they've been moving. And I keep on telling y'all, man, don't move faster than these fighters. Don't move faster than these fighters. Don't speak for these fighters first, goddamn. You better speak for their asses after they speak for themselves, or they're gonna have you looking like a fool out here. And I'm gonna say you're gonna continue to be on these media platforms and you're gonna, be debating and standing in defense of these guys. Don't make yourself look stupid. Don't make yourself look stupid, because I want to see these boxing conversations be more entertaining and less stressful. Because we know these guys, the boxing fans, they get so personal about their favorite fight. They be talking all type of stuff, to where they start threatening you. You're like, hey, man, we just talking about, our favorite fighters. And I'm just trying to bet you in the conversation about my favorite fighter. You want to go ahead and try to get busy with me. No, you don't. We don't need to go there, and we ain't going there. Oh, well, if I see you, I'm going to put hands on you over a damn debate. You don't want to do that. I don't fight. I'm not a professional fighter. I don't get paid to fight. I don't even get paid to defend myself. But I will defend myself. I ain't got time to be trying to press nobody. Look at it. He got hands. He a beast. No, I'm a one-hitter quitter your ass. And it might not be with a punch. It could be with some lead. It could be with some wood. I'm not playing around with nobody. Leave me alone. I don't want no trouble. Don't run up on me. I ain't the one to run up on you. You're going to get yourself hurt. I'm a street fighter. I ain't even a street fighter. I just protect myself. So you run up on me, you might not get a fist. You might get a blade. You might get a bullet. You might get bleach. You might get cyanide. I'm just telling you, you might get all type of stuff with me, man. It's the streets. You gotta protect yourself at all times. Yeah, I carry mace and all that. I'll carry all that, man. I ain't playing around, but hey, this is what we got going on. So maybe that could be the case. I still want to see Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson get it on in 25. But we got this fight this weekend we must talk about. We do have this fight this weekend with my man Dirty Red, aka Canelo Alvarez. And he's going up against the, so-called Puerto Rican star with Edward Berlanga. Well, some people thinking it's going to be an upset because they looking for Father Time to come through. I don't think Father Time is going to do Berlanga any damn favors. Let me just say that, because I'm not going to even stay on that too long. I don't think Father Time doing any favors for Edward Berlanga. I'm going to be honest with y'all. So Berlanga better bring it the way he going to bring it. We know Canelo's going to come the way that he's coming. But Canelo said something. And I seen the post. I'm pretty sure y'all might have seen the post yourself when Canelo said, man, I'm already ahead. I ain't worrying about Berlanga. I already got the win. Yeah, I'm not making this up. Y'all can find it for yourselves on social media. And I just seen that not too long ago before we started the show this morning. What's this with Canelo? Oh, what? Now ain't worrying about him. Already got it in the bag. And we been saying that about Canelo in the last couple of years, man. You get in the ring with Canelo, man, you gonna at least be about 3 or 4 rounds behind. We have said that about Canelo. Hey, come on, we gonna keep it fair now. We gonna talk about it on both sides. We gonna talk about somebody. We gonna keep it honest. We gonna talk about they pros, they cons, they good shit, and they bull-ish. Okay, at least I am. That's what I do. So he already he got him in the bag. So maybe Canelo knows that, he may not Berlanga out, but he know he gonna beat him on the cards. He already up 4 rounds to nothing. Yo, no Dumb Zone podcast in the building. My brother C. Ruffin What's going on? Thanks for coming through. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all check out Clarence McLean, man. Clarence McLean got a great podcast going on. He doing a lot of great things, yo. A lot of great things. Working with the amateur boxing, talking about, staying conscious, doing the right thing, keeping your mind healthy, thinking the right way with your brain. So salute to my brother Clarence McLean, aka C. Ruffin, baby. Say Mike Biggs said Belinga got a puncher's chance, bro. He might have that power, never know, but I got Nello washing this ninja. Yeah, I mean everybody got a puncher's chance, and even the chance is even better for a guy when he actually has power. But man, listen, with that being said, Mike Biggs, Canelo got a granite ass chin, man. Canelo got one of the best chins in boxing. Now, get it. I mean, we could talk about punches all day, and I love talking about punches. But if we gonna talk about the punches and give respect to these punches, then we gotta give respect and talk about these guys that got good resistance against those punches. Canelo, we ain't never see Canelo on his ass bag. Has Canelo ever even been dropped? We might have seen him. Have we ever even seen Canelo even hurt? Like, we've seen him get stung a couple of times, but I can't say that I actually really seen Canelo hurt. Like somebody put him with a joint. You know how Shane hit Floyd with that joint? Pow! So I never seen, I'm gonna say myself, I never seen nobody hit Canelo with some ush in it, and he rocked me. I'm gonna tell you, it's Canelo chin. I never seen that. Now we seen Canelo get stunned, like, oh damn, he got hit with a punch, like damn, that was a good one. Hold on, let me reset, so I won't get caught with that same punch again. You understand what I'm saying? So even though Berlinga can punch, Canelo faced a lot of punches. On top of that, I mean, it's a good thing that you brought that up, but Canelo already faced power. Berlinga is not coming with no power that Canelo hasn't faced yet. Do you agree with me or not? Yeah, Berlinga can punch, but I don't think this guy is the hardest puncher that Canelo has seen. We know he's not. We know he's nothing like one of the better skill fighters that Canelo is about to get in the ring. We already know that part. We do know that much. You know what I'm saying? We know that much. But everybody got a puncher's chance, but a power don't guarantee you a win all the time. You got to have other things to go with that power. Because we got a lot of guys that can punch, but there is nothing much left in their skill set. Because the only thing they can do is punch. Isaac Cruz is a perfect example. That's the only thing he can do is punch. You take this dude punch, you win the fight. That's one dude that most likely, if they don't give him a gift card victory, that's one dude that's going to lose a fight if he don't knock nobody out. And y'all get on my nerves when y'all talk about, Tank Davis, Tank can't beat nobody, unless he knock him out. And I'm like, well, what the hell y'all looking at? Do y'all see that this man got much more than just punching power? He has boxing IQ, boxing ability, defense, footwork, good punch resistance too, may I add. What y'all talking about, huh? Y'all kill me with that. Every fighter is not blessed enough to say that my power is enough. My power can get me over. Everybody can't be a Deontay Wilder. So with that being said, Berlinga with his punching power, he lacking in everything else. What does he have better in his skill set than Canelo? Nothing. The only thing he got on his side is age. That's the only advantage he has is age. That's it. But age ain't nothing but a number. It ain't about how old you are, it's how experienced you are in anything that you do. Because you can be a seasoned vet and be ass at what you a vet at. You're just a vet because you've been doing it so long. You're not necessarily a vet because you've been putting in that work. You just been at it so long. So you got two type of vets. The ones who've been at it long and ones who've been putting in that work the whole damn time. Which one is your favorite fighter? Pick one. Which one is this guy? But yeah, Berlanga, he has a puncher's chance, but that's it. You're going to need more than a puncher's chance against a guy who barely gets hurt. Being boxing, salute to you, bro. Thanks for coming through. You're going to need more than just power for Canelo. You just can't have power and get in there with Canelo. Unless you're just one of those special guys. But Berlanga ain't that special guy. Berlanga ain't that special guy, man. We ain't really got nothing to worry about. The only thing that's gonna go against Canelo is Father Time coming, and I don't think Father Time gonna have anything to do with this. And I think Canelo, he said he's stopping him any damn ways. He said he's stopping him anyways, so we gonna see. We gonna see. I mean, I didn't want to see this fight. We know what we want to see Canelo do. We want to see him in there with Benavidez, Bivol. We want to see him in there with David Benavidez. We want to see him in there with Benny. Speaking of Benavidez, right? Speaking of Benavidez, y'all heard what David said? David said he wants Bud Crawford so he can avenge what Bud did to his brother Jose. Did y'all hear about that? How y'all feel about that? That's gonna be this. How do y'all feel about that? Let's talk about that. How do y'all feel if you already heard that David Benavidez said that he wants to get back. He wants to get at Terence Crawford because what Terence Crawford did to his brother. How do y'all feel about that? Is David Benavidez being somewhat of a bully because he knows that Terence Crawford is smaller than him? I'm waiting for somebody to say, man, David Benavidez should be ashamed of himself talking about he want to fight Bud Crawford. Take a sip of this coffee real quick. Take a sip. It's loaded with something because you might need it to help you see clearly now. Don't stay. I know some of y'all thinking, man, David Benavidez, he ain't cool for calling out, talking about you want to fight Bud. I'm waiting for y'all to say it. Not y'all per se here this morning, but I'm looking for y'all to say this, right? Come on, man. David Benavidez ain't right, man. So Terence Crawford fans, since Bud was, going for daring to be great and get that great person, the only thing he was calling out Canelo. What's wrong when he called out David Benavidez? I'm just saying. What's wrong with Terence Crawford calling out David Benavidez? Is it a problem? Help me out. Help me out. Is it a problem with David Benavidez saying he want a piece of Crawford because of what Bud done to his brother? I ain't got a problem with it. And I guess he figured, man, since I ain't gonna get no damn fight with Canelo, you ain't gonna get no fight with Canelo, and since you was willing to come up and fight Canelo, then you might well just be willing to come up and fight me. See, I ain't scared of you, Bud. I ain't scared of you. And I respect the G. And since I respect the G, I want to get at you, my G. This is what David Benavidez is saying. I respect your G, so I want to get at you, my G. I think this is what David Benavidez is saying. But do y'all have a problem with David Benavidez saying, hey, I'll fight, bud? Talk to me. Don't be shy in the chat. I want to see somebody respond. I know y'all ain't fall asleep yet. I know y'all ain't fall asleep because I got y'all litty on Thursday in your city. I got you litty in your city on a Thursday because you all coffee and donuts were growing up with the loudest guy around, man. I love y'all, man. I like y'all supporting me, man. It keeps me doing what I'm doing. But can somebody tell me, is there a problem with David Benavidez saying he won Terence Crawford? I ain't seen nobody respond yet. Tick tock, the rhythm go. The rhythm go on and on. And I gotta know what you think, baby. What y'all think about that, man? What do y'all think about that? Could it be clout chasing by David Benavidez? Could David be clout chasing Terence Crawford? Somebody talk to me. Come and talk to me. I really want to hear your input on this conversation right now this morning, man. Somebody talk to me. Don't have me talking to myself. I'm already crazy. Y'all proving that I'm crazy even more because you ain't talking back to the grumpy OG. Help me figure this out. Is David doing it for attention? Because he know he'd get some sort of attention if he call out Bud's name. He really don't mean it. But he's doing it to get somebody else's attention so they can say you're dead wrong like the big song, and they can say, well, yeah, well, come on, then me, you can get it. Is this a tactic by David Benavidez to lure in somebody that he's trying to, entice somebody that really don't want to smoke with him to want to smoke? I'm just thinking, man, I think in all sorts of ways. Expect the unexpected, man, and anything is possible. Anything is possible, just like there's a lot of things that are impossible. I believe I can fly. Yeah, I go jump off a damn roof and hurt yourself. Hold on. Yeah. Here you go. Yes, sir. Yeah, so like I was saying, man, David Benavidez, do he really, is he trying to get attention? Or do he really want to fight Terence Crawford? And I'm waiting for Terence Crawford to respond to that. I mean, Terence Crawford was willing to go up there and fight Canelo, so that's Darren to be great. Or like I said, Darren to get that big paycheck. Because we know Darren to be great is not the same as Darren to be great as yesterday when Undisputed was undisputed. You don't even see too many undisputed matches like you used to see. We used to see undisputed matches every damn weekend. Wild World of Sports. We were seeing pay-per-view type of fights without having to pay for none of this mess.
The YMCA used to be free.
Exactly.
You could go there and get yourself together, stay there for a couple of weeks,
exactly.
Get back on your feet.
Yep.
For free.
For free. But I want Crawford. I want to know if Crawford's going to respond to what David Benavidez said, because David Benavidez saying, I feel some type of way about you beating up on my little big brother. My brothers never took up for me. If I lost, I lost. They wasn't going around and say, oh, well, you beat my brother, I want to run you. No, you lost. If I lost, I lost. They lost, they lost. It is what it is. I don't mind taking a loss. I ain't going to take too many. There's one thing you gonna know, I ain't scared of your ass. You might beat me, but you gonna know I ain't scared. Then if you do beat me, you gonna know it wasn't easy. You gonna take something for you. You gonna earn it. That's all I'm saying. If I can't beat you, but you beat me, you gonna earn it. You gonna walk away with it. He made me earn this one.
I didn't have that problem,
Right.
because I didn't remain like, yeah, I did, but I was a peacemaker, but if I had to, I had to.
Yeah, that's
I
how.
don't go around who got shot or stabbed.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
look, I don't have no problems with you. Well, what did you scared? Fucking we gonna fight.
Right.
You fucked me up, I'm gonna shoot you and stab you.
Yeah.
You came and fuck with me.
Exactly.
That's how me and my boys from New York.
Yeah, yeah. You don't bother people that don't want to be bothered. They'll hurt you the most. They'll hurt you the most.
Problems with you.
Yeah, I got a guy in my neighborhood that look just like Urkel. Like he really looks like Urkel. Man, you make him have to defend himself.
So the next time I catch you, so you a bully? Want some of this? Or which one?
Right.
One of the other.
My man, he turned up. Yeah. You screaming for your mama, man. He don't bother nobody. And I had to tell a guy, I said, leave him alone. He ain't what you think he is. They learn. Yep. Yep. Or they probably somebody's girl right now. That too. But yeah, man, but yo, like I was saying, man, I need to know if David Benavidez really means it. Yo, son of Tank, what's going on, man? What's going on? You agree with David being boxing? Yeah, of course, man. And I don't have a problem with David Benavidez saying, yo, let's get it. You daring to be great? You daring to come up to this side? You want to come up here with the big boys? What? I'll give you that one. Because I think that's daring to be great if Terence Crawford accepts the smoke. If Terence Crawford says, yeah, I'll fight David Benavidez, that's daring to be great. Something else good we can talk about as far as Bud Crawford when it comes to his career. Because we know there's a lot of food that Terence Crawford left on the plate. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of food left on the plate. Yeah. It's a lot of food left on the plate. But I want to know. I'm so excited. But yo, listen, man, before we get up out of here, I need everyone in here. Give me your final prediction. What is going to happen this weekend with with Berlanga and my man Canelo? Also, we got the when is the Keyshawn Davis card? We got that coming up. Keyshawn Davis gonna be headlining his first card. Wow. Keyshawn Davis headlining his first card soon. Hey, well, I guess Bob is going on and saying, yo, I gotta start working on my next star. You know, and I think the two brightest stars that Bob have right now, outside the name guys, I think he can do a lot with Keyshawn Davis and young Abdullah Mason when it comes to 135. But I'd love to see what's going on with that, man. I would love to see what is popping. So what y'all think? Final prediction. Canelo Alvarez versus Edwin Berlanga. What's your final prediction? I will start first. I'm going to say maybe, like I said the other day, late round stoppage. Yes, Son of Tank, I got him. Yo, D3 in the building. I got him. I'm saying, I said a little later, championship round. So I'm going to say anywhere between 7 to 12. I think they fighting 12 rounds. Anywhere between mid to championship rounds for me. So Son of Tank saying the 7th round. D3, what you got, man? Final prediction before I close out this morning section of Coffee and Donuts. What's your prediction for this weekend's fight with Canelo and Berlanga? What you got? Being boxing, what you got? What you think gonna happen? C-Man, what y'all think gonna happen? Drop y'all final prediction. BVO, drop your final prediction. I need my folks to tell me. Just drop it in the Chizak. what y'all think? What's going to be the outcome of this weekend's fight with Canelo and Berlanga? And D Free say 7. Okay, just like the son of Tank D, brother D Free said round 7. Alright, cool. D Free said round 7. 7 looking alive, man. 7 looking alive. Cause I even asked somebody yesterday in the neighborhood what they was thinking. And they said 7 rounds. So I asked a couple guys on the block that follow boxing, that watch the channels. Canelo with a 10th round stoppage. Now that was my original prediction, Spark. I said championship rounds, but I'm going anywhere between 7 to I think they fighting 12, between 7 and 12. Being boxing say the 8th round, so that's averaging around what I said, you know, because I'm normally it is crazy about me. It doesn't matter who the fight is. But I'm always predicting them. If I'm predicting them to stop somebody, I always say that everybody I'm predicting to stop somebody is always in the 7th, 8th, or 9th round. If y'all notice, I always have the same round prediction stoppage for all the guys that I picked to stop somebody. I don't know. Maybe that's the rounds. I think because I don't really like early knockouts, like if they too early, like you know how Mike Tyson is, you go grab some popcorn, you go to the bathroom, you come back, it's over. You know, I need to see, I mean, I can go with a first round knockout, just not within the first minute. You know what I'm saying? Before the first minute, then we got 3 minutes in there, you know, in the round. I think the first round knockout, if a fight gonna be over in the first round, you stop somebody. At least let it get halfway through the round, at least half a round. Nothing earlier than a half a round, but yeah, I'm always saying around, you know, the mid rounds to the late rounds. Because a lot of guys, that's where a lot of the fighters start slowing down, or the guy who was going to give out the knockout, he's warming up, he got his, you know, he figured him out, he figured the opponent out, he got his open, he set his trap, so this is about the best time to move. That's why I'm always thinking that, you know, because they are like, they are the average knockout rounds where we see a lot of knockouts when these guys put these dudes down. Being boxers at 8th round, that's dope. Yeah, 8th round. But yeah, man, we gonna see. And the question is, what's next? What is next after this fight? Like, what should Canelo do? What should Canelo do? I already know. It's a dumb question. We all know what he should do. A lot of people want to see him fight Bud. You know, some of us want to see him. You know, I don't fucking know. Good morning. I don't know, but we gonna figure it out, man. We'll get past it. I don't know. I guess we can get past that because I couldn't get past watching the presidential debate. The shit was funny. I laugh at the both of them. I don't know, man. I don't know. Smelling all good. I love a woman that smells good, man. I do. I love people that smell good because it's already funky. There's funky people around. So when somebody step in my presence and they light up my oxygen that I'm breathing in, I like that. I'd rather you light me up with that than, you know, you come in and bust gas. I'm like, damn, baby girl, what you doing? Because, you know, people do that to you, you know? Yeah. So listen, man, that's one of my workers. But like I was saying, I'm up there messing around. Fight Benavidez or retire. Yes, be in boxing. That's where it's at. And I think Canelo is getting boring down to that. I wouldn't be surprised if he started talking retirement. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. I think so. If he's not going to fight Benavidez, he should go and retire. But other than that, man, listen, man, that's all I got for my lovely people right now, man. It's been a dope hour right here on Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups, getting y'all day started. Hopefully, I got y'all motivated, got you up, got you ready to get to work, or got you ready to hurry up and get home from work, or if you're getting up to going to the university, to school. Hopefully, me starting your day off with me with the coffee and donuts discussions, man. Hopefully it really starts your day off because I appreciate you guys coming through, kicking it with me 5 days a week. Because we never know what we gonna talk about. Because we just ain't got to talk about boxing. There's a lot of things we can talk about. Sometimes one of the fans might come up on the coffee and donuts and do their thing too. Because it's there for them to do their thing. So. With that being said, man, make sure y'all go over and check out Hardcore Boxing with my man Jay Hardcore, who's coming up next in around about 45 minutes within the next hour. And make sure y'all just check out what's going on with the JBT Network. They're doing a lot of great things, man. They got a lot of great content creators, man, and they doing their thing, and I'm glad to be doing my thing on a network, man. It's like, you know, I'm like, I feel like I'm that top fighter, man, and the network wanted to sign me. Yeah, man, you need a place to do your thing, man. Come on over here. You know, that's what some of these fighters should have been doing instead of going elsewhere where they know they can go, where they need to go to get the smoke and get the money. But no, they acting funny because they really don't want it because they ain't they stunting, man. They stunting and fronting because they ain't built like that, man. So with that being said, y'all go up out of here and get and unlock yourselves for being caught up with my ass this morning. So drop a fire in the chat for yourself, man, and make sure you go tell a friend this is the place to be. 6 o'clock, between 6:10 in the morning, we start off coffee and donuts for grown-ups to get you on your way for your day, man. Hey, you just heard it from the Grumpiest OG on social media. Christ the Legend, aka the greatest man alive. Thank you once again for doing Coffee and Donuts Grown-ups with me right here on the JBT Network. Hey, yo, BVO, take us out with the commercial, yo. And I see y'all over at J Hardcore and throughout the day. Let's go, BVO. I think my brother just fell asleep on me. BVO always falling asleep, man. Where's the drop, man? Where's the drop, BVO, man? I'm gonna have to start putting extra stuff in his damn coffee, man. He always do that, hey, man. Brad, he always do this, man. He called me this morning. Yo, you ready to go? I'm like, yeah, we can go. Then these one thing, man, he don't be up on here with me and you hear him snoring. Remember you used to hear BBO just go ahead and snore? Hey, Grizzly! Grizzly, wake your ass up, BBO. BBO, get up, man. Get up and let's close out. D3, go get your mans, yo. Go get your mans. Go get your man, Joey. Go get your man, yo. Oh, man. BBO done fell asleep, god damn. Someone we just gonna talk until he get this, man. But anyway, man, because we gotta close out properly. We can't do this unprofessionally. So until BVO gets the text BVO and tell his ass, come on with the outro, man. But while we getting BVO together to close out the show, man, tomorrow's segment is gonna be about selfless service versus selfishness. So tomorrow's Coffee and Donuts for Grown-ups would be selfless service versus selfishness. So you have those two type of people. You have people who are selfless. They willing to do anything for anybody, go across the waters, the mountains, the skies, and everything. And then you got selfish people, aka spoiled people who thinks everything is entitled to them. This is the subject we're going to be talking about tomorrow morning on Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. Also with more boxing talk. But BBO still ain't closed this out. What I'm going to do with my boy? What I'm going to do with him? Hey, listen, y'all. Y'all have a blessed Thursday, man, and I'll see y'all later on. Peace.